Hey guys, it's a hey dude. I guess I wanted to do a part 3 of talking about how badly I actually want a Red Dead Redemption 3 game or sequel. Now, there's a lot of plethora of things I do want to talk about that I really do want. Like, I don't know, Jack. I guess I want to mention like how much I think it would be cool if like Jack Marsden basically as an adult, and this is just my opinion. I think it would be cool if they carried on the whole Jack Marston story. Again, I know I mentioned it already in part 1, but not just carry on the storyline, but also like if he had kids of his own, and like if he had a son that carried on what I guess I want to say. If he had a son, like I guess John Marston would be his grandfather, but again, like his son would be carrying on what him and his father did, and Arthur kind of started, and the rest of the gang. It's like again, I just think it's like it would be kind of cool if he had a son of his own. But then again, it would be kind of. I mean, I don't know if that would actually make a lot of sense because then again, it would be like just basically another Jack Marston slash John Marston, rehash storyline. And another thing I also want to mention, and it's never made any bit of sense to me, the fact that they keep, like, Rockstar's made how many franchises, but not tying any single one of them together in one universe. It's like, it'd be like the Marvel Cinematic Universe having two separate or multiple separate movie universes in what should be a connected, universe. Because like they have references from Grand Theft, or I guess references to Red Dead Redemption and the Grand Theft Auto games, and I'm like, I'm sorry, why and how? It's like not to mention people even implied or even wondered if I guess Jason Duval from Grand Theft Auto 6 is actually related to Arthur Morgan. I'm like, he kind of looks actually a lot like Arthur Morgan, in a little bit in my opinion, just with the freaking cap on. And like people wondering if that's like one of his, I guess, ancestors or something. I mean, I guess to be honest, they were like wondering, I guess, if all their, and it's like I never really thought of this until now, but I guess they have their own version of like Deadeye in all their other games. I'm like, okay, I see what they're actually going for there, because like it's just basically when you think about it, it's like Rockstar just basically taking elements from their own games and putting it in their other games. It's like, again, I didn't even really think about that because I mean, again, I think I remember playing Grand Theft Auto 5, and I didn't really do the Deadeye thing in Red Dead Redemption all that much, so it's like I wouldn't have really been able to pinpoint that. But it's just like I remember playing as Trevor Phillips or something, or Stephen Ogg's, GTA 5 character, and playing like the Deadeye, or like it was like the slow motion time stop thing where it's like again he was like this, like just murking everybody inside, which I didn't know was in almost every Rockstar game. Another thing is I just kind of wish it would really dive more into the. I don't really actually know how much of the Red Harlow storyline that they actually dived into in the Red Dead Revolver game. I just kind of wish they would emphasize more on a little bit more on that. Not to mention, I've even seen people say that he actually basically is uncle from Red Dead Redemption 2. And they're saying this took place in the 1880s or something. And the game Red Dead Redemption 2 took place in 1889. And I'm like, how does that make any sense if he literally aged all that much? And it's like, the one thing I always notice with their Red Dead Redemption games, they always have like a character in there that always has that side eyebrow thing, or it's like, that's what always kind of threw me off, is like when they had all the main characters like pose for like a video game cover. I thought, and it's like I remember at one point I thought Arthur Morgan was straight up literally, I guess, John Marston when I saw it. Because, again, I did not play the game until, like, I guess 2022 or something. Or I guess maybe until, again, like, last year. And it's like, again, I know Red Dead Revolver is like one of the oldest freaking Red Dead games in history. And it's like, I still don't understand how it's called Red Dead Revolver. Red Dead, emphasis on the fact that it's actually a Red Dead game, but it takes place in the different universe. And I'm like, how do you have a game called Red Dead Revolver sounding like it has something to do with Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, but take place in a different universe? But I don't even know. That makes no sense. I mean, again, I actually don't mind this game. It looks like just like an old-fashioned... It's fun because it looks like one of those arcade games that people came across back in the 80s or 90s or early 2000s. But again, it was on the PlayStation 2, and it's like, again, the PlayStation 2 era was honestly, in my opinion, pretty gold. And another element I think would actually be kind of cool if they made the third game about, Charles. See, I mean, I think I kind of like Charles, to be honest. The dude's fucking funny as hell. He seems a pretty loyal character. For like the first part, or I don't know, like the parts I played of the game, he seems like a pretty, upstanding dude. I do like the part where he literally straight up Uncle asked him, is like, if I ever lied to you, is like, I barely know you. I'm like, or I hardly know you. I'm like, that was like one of the funniest parts in that game. But I would like if they actually made the third game about Charles, in my opinion. And again, maybe I mentioned this in part 1 and 2, but the one frustrating part is like, again, you could have like multiple amounts of money in the game, but you still can't buy it due to the fact that it's literally locked. Now, whoever really thought of that idea of locking a gun, even if you have enough to literally buy it, is honestly, it's like, again, I don't even, because I'm sure there's like some side quests you gotta do in the game, or like, main quests in the game to actually unlock the stupid freaking guns. I just think it's really dumb, in my opinion. They gotta really lock it behind a freaking I don't know. One of my favorite guns lately has been like the double action revolver. Like, I don't know what it is about that gun that actually feels so cool. It's like, just, I don't know, maybe it's the sound, and it's like, I even just decided to make it gold and stuff. It's like one of my favorite guns. Another thing I kind of wish, if they do come out with a Red Dead Redemption 3, I kind of hope they actually, again, I like Red Dead Online, don't get me wrong, but I hope they inject more in the Red Dead Online thing, like, having more stuff to do than what they actually have to do. So, yeah, I guess leave a comment below if you guys want to. Subscribe, share. I'll see you all guys there. Peace out.